Hello, and welcome to my first recording in a long time. I thought I'd start off full screen. Hello, everyone. It's been a long time, and I thought I'd do something a bit different today. So, essentially, what I'm doing is I found a video that I am completely bewildered with, and thought I'd show you guys it while I watched it. Because, my God, do we have a treat for you today. So, today we have, let me just switch that off. I tracked down the thief who stole $200,000 of Lego. This is absolute madness, if I say so myself.
This man spent his life collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection ever. It's estimated to be worth around $200,000. And then the entire thing got stolen, and the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well, he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment, I promised Brian that I would not end this video until I get his entire world record Star Wars collection back. But anyways, the thief of this collection is actually a corporation called Bricks and Minifigs.
Bricks and Minifigs, the biggest toy store of its kind.
Is the largest toy store.
Bricks and Minifigs were not just your average Lego store.
For collectors, Bricks and Minifigs is basically seen as the best and safest way to sell your Lego collections.
I'm selling my Legos. So what I'm planning to do with them is take them to my local Bricks and Minifigs.
Because there's so much positive media about them everywhere, Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's worth of inventory. So that's...
Now, I've got to remember that obviously the contracts like this do happen. I believe we also have this in the UK. There are shops that you can go to that you can literally sell your stuff, and they essentially keep a certain fee for, holding and selling.
Store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like,
That's
all the
insane.
shelves filled. They
look
had
how
to bring in
it's
extra
absolutely
shelves
insane.
and filled the whole party room with shelves.
But the owner of the franchise,
Extra
this woman,
shelves?
well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country.
What's going on
I
up
reached out to
here?
corporate to let them know, hey, this
Oh,
is something
don't wanna
that's
see your
coming up
face,
in the next
but, I see an
like
eyeball.
4 to 5 months.
She told the Bricks and Minifigs head corporation that she was planning on selling the store, so the corporation actually was able to find a buyer to buy it from her.
They let me know that they had somebody who was interested in purchasing a franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by and just take a look at it. It wasn't until Brandon got there that he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called. I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that night without the inventory. I was also told I was not going to be able to stay there long enough to do that inventory.
But we don't just have to take this woman's word for it. She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving that everything she just said is true.
All the footage and evidence is there. In the security cam footage, it's him at the store kicking her out. In
Wow.
that footage they sent us is Crystal asking him, how am I supposed to pay this guy? These are sets he has not been paid for.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
His own corporation is sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this woman got kicked out of her own store, she called Brian explaining how corporate just came down and is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it.
Wow.
So
Unbelievable.
Brian called the store to see what was going on.
Called the store and I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taking over the store. There's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah. I am the owner of about half your store's inventory. all those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, well, I don't know anything about that. I said, well, you better get to learn about it because I have a contract, I have photo evidence, video evidence, like that is our collection. So I went down to the store, brought a copy of the contract. We're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do is let me in back. We can go that route or we can go to court. And the guy just looks at me, crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's going to happen. If we go to court, we're going to drag this thing out so long and you're going to end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth or what you ever would have gotten out of it, that it ain't worth it, man.
Jesus.
So if that's the route you want to go, and I go, that's really the route you want to go, rather than just letting me walk in there. And he goes, well,
Dang.
what am I to do at that point?
Bricks and Minifigs knows.
So when a company takes over that sort of thing and they have inventory like that, they really do need to go through it and make sure that if people haven't actually been paid for the product, that they actually need to resolve it sort of as soon as possible, really.
That this family, especially with the father's health, doesn't have the resources to take them to court. And almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos. At this point, it seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's face that they stole the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world, and they got away with it.
Everybody is absolutely baffled. How the hell can a corporation get away with doing that?
Yeah.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story and created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs.
We can figure out how to get this guy his money and his stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So
I wonder why.
I called one of them to find out why.
So they were threatening legal action against us. You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources than we can, you know, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they can just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits. And this left Brian feeling pretty hopeless.
It eats me alive. I had terrible anxiety attacks over it, got put on medication. I just kind of was like, okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now.
That's just sad.
Because it didn't seem like I have any path to go, you know?
Considering this guy is looking after his father, who is obviously very ill and needs looking after, this is just absolutely disgusting.
Well, I guess now it's time for me to get involved. So immediately I went to my car, picked up some friends, and started driving 16 hours to this Bricks and Minifigs store. And I will do literally whatever it takes. Even if I have to take down the entire police force, I will stop at nothing until this family gets their entire Lego Star Wars collection back. And now 16 hours later, we're finally pulling up to the Bricks and Minifigs store. So I started a pair of spy camera glasses. That's what I'm gonna use to film this. And honestly, I kind of just want to hear Bricks and Minifigs side of the story.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
It's pretty good. So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like a big Star Wars collection set, I think.
You could go ahead and leave now.
Oh,
really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police.
Oh, she knows.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No, you are. Hi.
Oh, harassment straight away. The first time he turns out and he's being harassed, or she's being harassed by him. That's ridiculous.
Literally, all I did was just bring up that my friend has some Legos in their store, and the manager started freaking out on me. But I wasn't going to leave the store without hearing her side of the story. Before showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that all of these Lego sets will remain his until sold. Because I have a contract, legal reason to be here, legally this does not count as harassment. Instead, the manager should be checking the store's inventory to see if these sets are still in their store.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that. You can go ahead and leave, and I'm going to ask you one more time. This is the last time. I do not want that. You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract. But finally, she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
He's been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically, what the manager's saying is that if someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little does the manager know, I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
How's it going?
And this was corporate side of the story.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated, and we can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions.
Okay, so here comes the runabout.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them. That doesn't involve us.
So I showed the manager what corporate Bricks and Minifigs said.
When corporate tells me this, I'm supposed to come back to the store, right? And so it kind of seems like you're going against what corporate's saying.
That's fine.
Oh, well, this is what corporate told us.
I'm happy that's what corporate told you. For the last time, I'm asking you to leave the store.
Wow.
Can you give me a reason to leave, I guess?
Have you guys heard me ask this several times?
I don't know about you guys, but to me, it kind of seems like the only reason she's asking me to leave the store is to cover up this $200,000 theft.
You need to leave. How many times have you been asked to leave?
Was there a reason you're asking me to leave?
You need to leave. I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. But I've asked you how many times to leave this store. I've been asking to leave.
Eventually, the owner of the store called in and asked if he could talk to me.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and Minifigs store?
Yeah, why? What you got?
So basically, I just wanted to get some of the Legos back that you guys still have. I think I'm looking for the clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I confirmed the Legos are still here. The only thing is the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy.
So this is literally here. Bricks shall keep accurate records regarding the quantity of blah blah blah. Mansell shall have the right to inspect such records and remaining inventory from time to time. Co-signed, merchandise shall remain in the property of Mansell until sold. Loss and insurance. Bricks agrees that the store, the Star Wars Legos in the manner customary. Bricks will be responsible for all shortages, loss, or damages to Star Wars Legos, while the Star Wars Legos are under the control of Bricks and represents and warrants that if purchased, insurance sufficient to cover the loss or damages of that.
Copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property. It's the family's property.
Yep.
The contract makes all of this very clear, so I want to give him one more chance to answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back from my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just
legally they shouldn't really have
you guys still have
a leg
them, right?
to stand on in any way, shape, or form.
Why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
Because it's his.
The Legos.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's his property that is being sold by them, and until it's sold and actually the money's been paid over to the owner. My gosh, this guy.
Josh, the police
he needs a slap.
right now.
Hey, how's it going?
At least the police are here now, so once I show them the contract we're in with the store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we have, I think it's like $200,000 worth of Lego sets that we just have them in the store, and we just like to pick them up, I guess, because they were going to sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like they want you here, right? So
they have our sets, though, yeah.
I understand that. Right here, the factor is that they don't want you. They're a private owned store, and they don't want you on the front. Okay.
But I don't want them to keep the Lego sets, though.
Okay.
So.
But what about the property that isn't theirs, that's within the store? And they are technically third party to go pick up something that they have been given permission to by the people who own that property to be able to go into that shop and pick it up.
Yeah.
The police officer literally didn't care at all that the store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos. For some reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
It's almost $250,000 there. That's
okay.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, for life?
Yeah. If you come back, you could be
arrested.
Okay?
Oh, so how do I get the Legos back then if I can't go in the store?
Okay, we talked about that. Do you understand the trespass portion? You can come back.
No, you haven't talked about that at all.
Okay.
So,
again, Rob, you come back, we're in the car, and we're going to arrest you.
Brian did warn me that the police are actively trying to cover this up. So Brian and I are now officially trespassed from the store. And if we ever come back to ask for his own Lego collection back, then we're gonna be arrested.
That makes sense.
I guess a reason
100%.
why
Makes sense, yeah.
they're able to just take all the
Makes
Legos
sense.
and not give it back, or
So, we just gotta leave. Okay,
I just have to leave?
So, leave now.
Okay. I'm not allowed to be in the parking lot?
No, so this is all private property.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay?
We've been filming for 10 minutes and I'm already trespassed from Bricks and Minifigs, which is like the whole location of the video. So how do I film a video at Bricks and Minifigs now if I can't even legally go back there? So, to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices. And the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire company,
stash.
Ammon McNeff,
oui,
he
oui.
personally
Le
came out to
capitaine
talk to
français.
us.
So what's going on?
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
Oh,
You're not?
No.
Straight up denial.
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a
Deny
lie.
absurd.
You did
Deny
take the
absurd.
Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's like?
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Look, yeah, look at the floor. That's a telltale sign.
I mean,
that
it
guy's
did happen,
lying.
yeah. It does happen.
No, we did not.
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them. I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out. Well, we both know you're lying, but...
No, we don't.
No,
So
we don't do that. We don't know I'm lying. How do you know I'm lying?
Made that are
I don't
still
know I'm
up
lying.
that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets, and these Lego sets that they're still holding on to are worth $200,000. But all
So it's all online anyway. They literally were stupid enough to post it online that they were holding it for him to sell as the property of his to sell on his behalf.
of these claims are from his own company. We just caught the CEO of the entire company red-handed in a lie. Yeah, it's crazy to me that even the CEO is in on this cover-up. But anyways, now that we just caught the CEO in this lie, I wanted to let him know that it's going to be much easier if he just gives us the Legos back now.
If you just want to give it back now, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, you know? I think you guys would prefer the easy way. The hard way, I don't think you guys are really going to like it.
I don't know.
No. Okay.
But we're getting it back either way, so it's like you can either...
You can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right now...
Yeah, here you go,
So
threatening
you don't
law.
want to do the easy way?
So you're threatening
we'll
me.
just get the
What
cops
you are
involved.
doing right now is
We'll just
illegal.
get the cops involved, that's fine.
So catching you guys in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Yeah. I've got the cops on you. I've got the
And with
cops on you.
that, Bricks and Minifigs has made their decision. I presented them very politely with the easy way, and they said, heck no. Well, they've only left me one other option, which is the hard way. But now it's pretty much the super hard way because the police are protecting them. If I ever go back to the store, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
So, we all regrouped together to rewatch the footage I've gotten so far. And there was one thing the manager said that might be a way forward for us.
I have not heard anything from the owners.
Oh.
So you need to leave.
Can I talk to the owners then, or?
You go ahead and call the owners.
Do you have their number?
I'm not giving it to you.
Why won't you give it to me?
I'm gonna be on my phone. They texted that they're coming here again. They started it again. Oh wait,
Isn't that the
this
logical
is
next
straight
step
up
if
the,
we're supposed to
Well,
work
you
with
have
the
all your
owners?
information
Then?
right
Please.
there, right?
I have the Lego sets you guys have, but I don't have the owner's number now. So yeah, if you give me if that's what you want me to do, then you could give me the number and I can.
No, I want you
walk
to
out and
leave.
call them.
Basically, she's putting all of the blame on the owner of the store, which is good to find out. The only problem is she's not giving me the owner's number.
Yeah, if you could give me a number and we could call
I'm not
them.
giving you anything except for calling the police.
Yeah, police.
But you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you how many times to leave the store.
But you have his number? Or?
No, I don't have any of their numbers.
Dang.
That's why I was like, corporate keeps telling me to contact the owners of the store, but with no contact info. So I try to contact the store, and the store hangs up on me and says I'm harassing them.
This is definitely the runabout. Like you can see corporate are being like, oh, it's down to the owners, and then the owners are like, oh, well, it's nothing to do with us, and I want you to leave, and then we'll call the cops if you turn up.
Manager is really trying to protect the store owner from getting in trouble.
So ridiculous.
So if she's not going to give me his number, I'm just going to have to find it a different way. When she hands me the phone, we might be able to see his name and number. Josh Lego. Well, we found out the owner's name is Josh.
Josh Lego.
However, the number was way too blurry on the spyglasses. No, it's so blurry. So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh, which it doesn't. So I checked their business records, but everything got scrubbed. This owner is really going to any length he can to stay fully anonymous. After watching the footage over and over, my final conclusion is, yeah, the manager sucks. But she's not really the mastermind of this whole thing. She's just protecting the mastermind of this whole thing. Because she's brainwashed. Luckily for me, through my YouTube career, I've infiltrated tons of cults and I've personally experienced some of the most intense and crazy brainwashing in the entire world. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure that I could brainwash one of these Bricks and Minifigs employees way harder than any corporate offices could.
High level IQ.
That's the plan. Brainwash the Bricks and Minifigs employees to be on my side. Yeah, I'm starting a Lego cult. I mean, a true cult would never actually call themselves a cult. They always disguise themselves as something else. So, yes, I'm actually just starting a regular old Lego club. Yep, that's what we're calling it. My friend Victor is going to be the cult recruiter. I dressed him up to look like a famous YouTuber, so he would look powerful, and the employees here will have to listen to him.
He does it like pretty damn well.
My name's Victor. We're going to Bricks and Minifigs. Yeah. Let's go. All right, guys. We are heading into the store right now.
He was doing amazing, but we had to make sure that these employees know that Victor is the real deal.
Dude, that's crazy. Dang, let's go.
The hype man. The hype man. You always do the hype man with these things.
Toys for everyone. Yeah. Real quick pic. Hey, I'll send you that clip later, all right?
You can? Yeah.
So far, everything we had set up was working perfectly. But now, we have to come up with some type of way to get one of these employees out of the store so we can brainwash them.
Hey, what's going on? So we're filming a quick video. Maybe you and her want to do like some kind of challenge for like $100.
I mean, sure, I'm down for that. I don't whatever.
What's happening right now? Do they believe it?
He's doing the challenge. Hell yeah, they're believing the challenge.
3, 2, 1, yellow! Go, 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 go!
And these employees started their YouTube challenge. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to this part. I'm not gonna torture you guys with all this. All you really need to know is that this girl ended up winning.
High five, sweet. So now I'm gonna call my producer.
It's going right now. I say the flaring's not overly great. Like, you saw that girl's face.
We're partnering with the local Lego club, and we're gonna kind of do like an award ceremony. Like the Lego club wants to host the award ceremony for you. So, yeah. And just like that, she's in. So we traveled deep into the woods and waited for this employee to show up.
I mean, that's not sketch at all, is it? Jesus Christ. That Blair Witch Project.
And with that, our new cult member has arrived.
You're the Lego Queen!
Yes, she's the Lego Queen!
Before you can brainwash someone, they have to be open to it. And most cults achieve this by making the new recruit seem like the most special person in the entire world.
Official best employee of Bricks and Minifigs.
The winner goes to Caledonia!
Right, it's obviously been in a lot of cults.
Lego Queen! 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 Lego Queen!
Another thing I've personally seen a lot of cults do is they instantly give new recruits power.
And this guy is an absolute legend. Hey, look at that.
If people feel powerful, they're less likely to think that they're the ones that are being manipulated. So, we gotta give this girl some power.
You give me power?
Yes. Yeah, we're giving you power. You're the most powerful.
Queen says, jump. I feel like I can do anything I want. Step on the Lego griffin. Oh my god! Oh. Beautiful dog pile.
You
It did look like I had a bit of a
all
giggle.
cults do group rituals to make you feel like one with the group. So now, we have to become one with this Bricks and Minifigs employee.
Brick by brick, 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 brick by brick,
yeah, they're
brick by
gonna
brick,
tear it all down.
And now the employee is fully brainwashed.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not fully brainwashed, but we definitely did a much better job at brainwashing her than corporate Bricks and Minifigs did. So hopefully now I'm finally safe to bring up these Star Wars Lego sets.
We heard something about like some like Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that or?
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for everything, and then I think they did, and he's still upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any of his stuff on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
But just like every other cult member out there, these employees have been told a lie and are now willing to pretty much die to defend this lie. But good thing now, she's been brainwashed even harder by our cult, and our cult is now going to give her the freedom to finally be able to think logically about this situation.
So we think they've been lying to you. So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata time-stamped.
Wait, we do have these ones.
Yeah, those are all his.
Oh, she's been lied to.
I think we do still have.
She's worked
I know you
it
guys
out.
do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Did I? Wait. It's called on you?
Yeah, all I did was...
She's just clicked.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Dang.
Wow.
Now that we have a Bricks and Minifigs employee on our side,
it's not just keep
it's
them
time
away,
to finally complete
them
our
arrested.
mission and get Josh, the owner's number.
Wait, but you have like their numbers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, did he give you Josh's number?
They've got their in. They've got their in.
Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Well, now that I have the
Smart.
owner's number,
Super smart.
it's time to give him a call.
Hello, this is Josh.
Hello. I'm just calling to get my Legos back. I think they told me to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Legos?
Oh, okay.
I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, like, how we can get them back. Should I, like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and...
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called, like, the Super Trooper set. I think we got... What else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
I know you're talking about.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract his store is in.
What contract is it? I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
And now I finally understand the legal loophole that Josh is using to get away with this. It's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life.
And this isn't actually a loophole. Like, legit isn't. Like, if a company is taking on a business that's got inventory, and that inventory isn't actually theirs, and they're selling it on behalf of someone else, they're taking on the contract, they're not taking on the actual items themselves. Which I think this is absolutely ridiculous, because even though they're passing the blame onto someone else who did sign for it, the big company should actually be liable once they take it over, and they should have either new contracts written up, or they should have the inventory gone through and then returned to the people. That, or sign a new contract. That's what it should have been. They should have had a new contract put up. They should have been like, right, we've got this new inventory, so, you know, we're big business, we're taking it over. The last person that owned the place is obviously now been, they've now gone. We're going to come in and we're going to sort it out. However, this isn't how this goes.
Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract, it's the previous owner's, which makes no sense because in the security camera footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one taking over the contract now.
Yep.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that kind of stuff.
And that's informal.
And I guess this is some sort.
So that's informal. So essentially, you've got formal and informal contracts. An informal one can be a verbal. Obviously, the formal one is where you have written documentation, literally stating, okay, that we're going to be taking over, which means all these contracts that we've got with other people, we're going to be taking on. And they should have done it that way, but we'll carry on.
Sort of just contract loophole he's trying to use to steal the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection.
I mean, the world's largest. Come on, man.
I have to sign something.
Or you had to take it over from the previous owner, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Nope, that's not how the law works.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
It is?
It is.
That's how the law works, then sue me for it.
Oh.
You don't just want to give the Legos back? Like...
Sue me. Let's go to court. I'm calling the police right now, and you guys are going to be arrested for harassment.
But...
do you feel threatened right now?
Yeah.
I was surprised at how much the owner wanted us to sue him. He wants this because Brian already tried to sue him, and it didn't work.
We've been to a couple attorneys, and they basically spelled it out, saying here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that whole international thing just to have them an injunction on the store to have them go back and prove what they sold and not. That's like $60,000 to $70,000.
Wow.
Yeah,
60 to
Bricks and
70,000.
Minifigs knows
That's
that Brian and his dad
well
don't
over-
have
well,
nearly
almost
enough
half.
resources to sue a company as big as Bricks and
Not even worth
Minifigs.
it.
He's like, we're gonna keep these. You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces
Which
really
is-
quick.
that's awful.
If Brian and his
That's
dad
absolutely
sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined.
Also, like that amount of time is going to put so much pressure on them, and as he said before, obviously his dad can't really deal with any stress, so putting him through stress would probably end up, you know, making him, like, probably killing him, which is absolutely horrendous. And the amount of strain it puts on them, you have that one cost for the injunction, which is going to be almost half of that amount. I mean, if they won, then obviously they should get money back from it. However, this is a very big company, and if they lose, which, you know, if they put all that money into it, then they're not going to have anything at the end of it, and their entire lives are going to be ruined. It's just so horrendous.
In order to make things right, it looks like we gotta do this.
Yeah.
Now, Bricks and Minifigs has their life ruined, and you can see Brian and us, we are the ones now
How'd
doing
you
the
do
illegal
it?
activity.
How'd you
So
do it?
I told my group the plan. We have to do something illegal.
Oh, you said you didn't want to do anything illegal. Right.
Well, but the thing is, they're getting screwed because of it, because they would have to upfront the cost, and then if they take us to court, then
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm down for
Doing this.
Switcheroo.
And the group is in. So now it's time to do an illegal business move against Bricks and Minifigs. Let's just
Look
hope
at
that they
that
take the
face.
bait and sue us.
What I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
Oh, play it with fire.
Oh man.
That is really playing with
First,
fire.
I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of the sign outside their store. I got rid of their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." And now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And this is my
amazing. That's
plan
cool.
of
I
how
like
I'm going
it.
to
I
make
like
it into
it.
court with Bricks and Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection. And of course, they're also going to try and get me in trouble, but this is where I'm going to make my grand reveal.
Wow.
You see,
Oh,
this
yeah.
entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal from Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America,
Smart.
there's no
Smart.
specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this.
So people are just assuming that the name
Very
is Bricks and
smart.
Minifigs, when that's really just the tagline of our company, and our company name is actually We Steal from Old People.
Yeah.
And now, because I'm actually not stealing their name, it's going to be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's going to get his entire Star Wars Lego collection back. All while Bricks and Minifigs pays for all the legal fees. So I registered We Steal from Old People as an official Oregon company. And now that my company's legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com.
It's an
You can
actual
help support
website,
us
guys,
by
so-
buying some of our We Steal from Old
Yeah.
People merch, or give us a call. But as you can see, we have great reviews. And so now to promote this website, I'm going to put my company logo directly over top of the Bricks and Minifigs company logo. So I asked ChatGPT what the dimensions of this billboard
Oh
is.
god, nice AI
Sick.
crap.
I'm making my logo the exact same
Rubbish.
dimensions.
Yes,
Don't
dude!
trust AI.
Oh my God,
That is cool,
it
though.
looks exactly the same.
This is where we started to realize we are taking this way further than just a bad business practice. I'm pretty sure putting my logo over their logo is actually criminally illegal. But luckily for us, though, if we go back to the beginning of the video, Bricks and Minifigs actually gave us a solution of how any company pretty much can get away with this.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated, and we can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your
Trying to use the
thing
old
with
third party
So basically,
trick.
if you put all the blame
not
on your
down to
lower
me,
franchises,
it's down to
you're
them.
safe. So I
Down
registered
to them.
5 franchises under my We Steal from Old People company. I wants to be the owner of the first company.
Ooh, I want to be an owner.
Congratulations, you're a franchise owner! If you choose to put a bunch of banners on their store, I can't get in trouble for anything.
Yeah, every one of my friends is now a legal franchise owner of We Steal from Old People.
Gonna take it all down brick by brick. Oh. Look at that. imagine walking down the road with these people.
Each of the franchise owners is allowed to make their own decisions of how they want to run the company. And what they've decided is that they're getting 2 pumpkins, and they're going to use these pumpkins to support this tarp, and they're going to climb up the Bricks and Minifigs building, and they're going to hang our logo over top of their logo. And I basically just sit down here and, yeah, have my franchise owner do everything for me. And we did it. And the sign is way too small. What the heck, ChatGPT?
Don't trust AI. they went there as well. They should have known it.
We're still going on with the plan. 2, 1, let's go. We're setting up a Bricks and Minifigs We Steal From Old People company booth right outside of their entrance. If anyone wants to walk into the Bricks and Minifigs store, they have to get through me and my merch. You know, I have all of the court papers already filled out if they want to sue me. Hopefully they take the bait. What up? You want to buy some merch? Yeah. What's this? Yeah, we also got some We Steal From People barf bags because honestly what they're doing in this store is so gross, it's probably going to make all the customers throw up.
Yeah.
Do you have an XL? Large. Well, we stopped a customer from going into Bricks and Minifigs, and he left with our merch. It was going pretty good. And I was stopping a lot of customers from entering the actual Bricks and Minifigs store. A cup? Okay. Yeah, I might just be out here all day. This is going very well. It was almost going too well. It's basically the end of the day now. They haven't really seen me because these windows are tinted, I guess. In order to get the store's attention, my friend Jay is going to walk into the store just pretending to be a normal customer and ask what's going on.
Set that trap up. Is this the
main store or is it the one that's out front?
What do you, like, is this the main entrance?
Yeah. No. I'm saying like the counters. There's 2. There's one here and then one outside.
No, there's a guy who's selling stuff out front. I don't know what he's selling.
Wait, what? What?
Hello, you want to buy a shirt? What?
Fishing. The guy is fishing.
If you want to buy one, I can give you 50% off if you want it.
50% off.
Why not?
Were you the guy that was just trespassed out of here?
It's the guy that was out there. It was the guy that we just trespassed.
What? Was it?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, he's pushing a dangerous line there.
This is a problem. The police told me yesterday that if I ever come back to this store in my lifetime, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay?
That's criminal. Criminal trespass.
They still haven't sued me. I can't just give up on the plan before being sued. So I did a switcheroo with this guy. He's wearing my exact same clothes and his legal name is also Ben. And once the police find out that they caught the wrong Ben, I'm gonna be super far away. Oh, it was so cold. Okay, I couldn't get that far away. The water was
just a quick thing. It is, yeah.
Freezing, but I think I got far away enough at least. But anyways, back to the store. The police instantly tried removing our booth because us stealing their name is very illegal.
Yeah.
But if we want to get away with this crime, all we have to do is copy Bricks and Minifigs. We have to put all of the blame on an anonymous corporate person, and then when they ask who corporate is, we just don't tell them.
Police wanted to speak to corporate.
Oh, hello, this is corporate. We Steal From Old People. How's it going?
We Steal From Old People?
Well, the corporation is called We Steal From Old People. And our tagline is Bricks and Minifigs. We're a legitimate business, so yeah. What?
Who am I talking to?
This is corporate.
I know it's corporate, but who are you, corporate?
Corporate, We Steal From Old People.
No, I know who you are. I mean, who are you as a person?
Oh, I'm just the owner that runs it.
Who am I talking here?
This is the owner of We Steal From Old People. It kind of seems like a civil matter, doesn't it? Like, we have the plaintiff's claim if they want to...
Here's the situation. Do you really want to get go round and around now?
And now, Bricks and Minifigs finally gets a taste of their own medicine. They're now in a situation the police can't help them with. The only way this will ever end is if they sue us. So I went back to the Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices to see if the CEO of this company would sue me.
Going about things the way that you continue to do this is not the right way.
What?
Do you understand that?
So what's the right way then?
Do you understand?
Yeah.
That like the
So
harassment style that
you
you
can
have
steal
conducted and,
off of old
like,
people
bragging to people that you've
that are
vandalized
sick and probably
the
need the
store
money as
and
well.
done other things along those lines. That's not the right way of doing
Well,
it.
I never vandalized the store, but
People have told us that you have.
I mean, whatever like my like,
Vandalizing.
franchises do, like underneath me, I guess that's like I can't really control them. I'm just corporate, I guess.
Are you a registered franchise?
Yeah.
You guys have FDDs and everything else in
Yeah,
various states.
yeah.
What states are you registered?
FDDs,
Oregon?
registration.
You're a registered franchise, or so.
Yeah, I'm actually a franchise owner of the franchise too.
The CEO of this company knows pretty much better than anyone that he can't get us in trouble for what we're doing because we can always just keep passing the blame onto our lower
Round and
franchises.
round and round
we're
it
just
goes.
doing the exact same thing he's doing.
Brick by brick, brick by brick.
But yeah, it's like a legal organization. We have like legal franchises and everything. It's 100% by the books.
Look at that face. See if I can get a better
Yeah.
shot of that. Look, that is the face of someone that has literally been defeated by their own game. Literally defeated by their own game.
Okay. I get what you're doing. I appreciate that you think you're being very clever.
Yeah, I'm being clever.
That you think that you can do all sorts of fun stuff this way, but it's like
It does look pretty fun.
you have no business being here. So.
Well, we do have business. We have, like, you guys have a bunch of our Legos.
Well, if Bricks and Minifigs is not going to sue me, then I guess we have to settle this outside of court, which is going to be hard.
So stupid.
Because right now, Bricks and Minifigs has somehow
So
convinced the
ridiculous.
police that they aren't criminals, they just participated in a bad business deal. I mean, Josh has literally already exposed their entire plan to me of how they're planning on getting away with this.
I feel bad for him. That agreement is not criminal. That agreement is now civil.
Oh.
So it's a civil matter. It's
I-
not criminal. And I have extensive legal knowledge.
And
Yeah, basically
there
a
you go.
civil crime is just the legal way of saying a business deal gone bad, which, if this truly was just a business deal gone wrong, you would have to settle this through the court. The police aren't able to do anything. We have the police to solve criminal crimes, such as stealing from a lottery. That's a criminal crime that the police would have to investigate.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
here's the plan.
What if we do a lottery?
Yes. First, Brian donates one of his sets to a lottery, someone wins the lottery, and then if Bricks and Minifigs keeps the prize for themselves instead of giving it to the winner, they have now just stolen from a lottery.
Now it's not a business deal.
Which you've got to remember that if you remember, like, obviously what they were talking about, the contracts, it's still his stuff. He is legally allowed to do this. If he wants to sell his stuff off, he can sell it off. There is nothing that they can do about it. However,
Bad. They're actually interfering with a
Just gets
state-regulated lottery scheme, which is now a
and
criminal
this is
offense
dangerous,
that the
very
police would
dangerous,
have to
but
investigate.
borderlining like that fine line of
It turns out this
When
is
did they
completely
become
legal for us to do.
You still own the Legos, correct?
Technically, we own all of those.
Yeah. So it would be legal for you to auction your Legos off, right? If you still are the owners, right?
Yeah.
To make sure everything was legally legit, I registered for a gambling
This is
license, which,
madness.
yeah, it actually takes a
Yeah.
long time to get one of these,
6 to
which
9 months.
sucks. But on the DOJ website, it says that if you're a nonprofit or a religion, you actually don't need a license. It'd be cool to use my new We Steal From Old People company, but I already made my first $1 when I was selling stuff outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And then I used that money to buy food from a robot. But luckily for me,
From a
I'm already
robot.
the leader of a religion called Scientology Sucks, officially approved in California, which is another problem. I guess technically I need to register in Oregon for this to work. So I registered for the Oregon PO box, which costs $35. I used it for this new Oregon Scientology nonprofit. I made a corporation.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I lost everyone, but all you need to know is that I put a lot of work into making sure that this is a legal, legit raffle.
That means that if Bricks and Minifigs decide to steal from
2 seconds. Right. I'm back after having all that water.
this raffle, they have now committed
Keep
a
hydrated.
criminal crime, which the police are required to investigate.
Ooh. Changing it from civil to criminal.
I want everyone's attention. We're doing a Lego raffle. This Lego set
is worth $1,000. Pretty much instantly, we were a hit, and everyone wanted to win this Lego set. But there's a problem. Under ORS 167.117, each participant must pay something of value in order for this to be considered an official lottery. We're about to charge lots of people money just to maybe be the next victim of bricks and minifigs. But we have to charge them money, and if we don't, then it'll actually disqualify our lottery, and the plan we came up with to get the Legos back won't work. But then we realized, wait, we're filming this entire event. We can just give each person $1 as their appearance release fee.
$1 for being on camera, there you go.
So now when they buy a $1 ticket, the transaction cancels out and each person lost $0. You get
That's amazing.
On camera, and then the raffle is $1 though, so would you like to pay $1 for the raffle? Okay, awesome. So here's your ticket.
Smart. Proper smart.
What's our business? We're with the Church of Scientology Sucks. Finally, it was time to pick our winner. We are about to see who the winner is right now. We have the winning ticket right here. 5, 3, 3, 9, 7, 7.
Is that mine?
You won! Yeah, are you the winner? Well, this family legally won this prize, so now if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't give it to them, they're committing a criminal crime, which could land them in jail.
That's one hell of a trap right there.
The Lego set is at a place called Bricks and Minifigs. It's like right down the street, and we can pick it up.
I mean, that's dodgy as hell.
We
like
drove
really,
to the store
really bloody
as fast
dodgy.
as we could. We met up with the family and went inside to help them claim their prize.
I'm here to give these people their prize of a Stormtrooper speeder set.
Well, actually,
These people.
my sister. He won.
From who?
I'm conducting this raffle, and you guys have the prize here.
I don't know anything
doing
about
that
To inform Amanda of the business deal her store is in, we showed her all of the raffle
200
paperwork
IQ.
and the family who won this Lego set.
I'm not giving out
Smart.
Like, I can't leave without it.
Yeah, you can. You can have a good day.
Oh,
Amanda has
here
just
we
made
go.
it very clear. Instead of giving this family the Lego set they legally won, her
Bleh.
company is going to steal it.
You don't want to see a real face. Look at that. Proper fugly. Ugh. She's got that sour look, like she's
Stealing money from
chewing
a kid,
on
you
someone's
find that
sweaty
evil
foot.
at all, or that's how you want the business to look?
Yeah, it's bad.
Amanda now has to cover up this crime her store committed. So she thought the best way to do this was to kick everyone out of the store.
That guy is not supposed to be here. You have a good day.
Wait, she's not going to give him a prize? But good thing for us, this isn't a civil crime anymore. Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now that they have
Ooh.
officially committed a criminal
Come on.
crime,
Come
it's
on.
time to get the police involved. This company just stole the prize from our lottery.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
And now the police are here. But for some reason, I think they thought that I was the criminal. Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30/1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to figure that out right
3 years younger than me.
The police were very confused on who the actual criminals in this situation were. So, we explained everything to them.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize from here.
Okay.
And they're not going to give it to me?
But the police don't just have to take our word for it. I'm carrying all of the legal raffle paperwork, plus the Oregon law book that specifically
Oh my
states this is a
God.
criminal
They
crime
actually
the police
brought
are
the
required
book.
to investigate.
Oh, we have all the paperwork here.
They brought the book to throw at them. Hey, police officer, this is the book that tells you what you need to do because you're fucking part of the law. Read it. You have to understand. This is actual theft.
Stealing from a DOJ-approved raffling scheme is a criminal offense which the police have to investigate. Now that the police have seen the law, they actually agree that a crime has been committed. They're now finally going to do a police investigation on this Lego theft. The investigator started by taking some notes.
They're selling stuff because they're thieves and stole stuff. It's a raffle?
Yes.
Okay. And we need to investigate some sort of raffle thievery.
Well, he started taking notes until another
Theft,
police officer
but
came and
we'll let him
whispered
off.
in his ear.
Oh.
I don't know what he said to him, but whatever it was, it
Definitely
made
covering
them
his mouth.
all completely change their attitudes.
And you're trespassing the property for life, okay? You come back, you're gonna go in handcuffs and go to
Wow.
But they trespass you?
Wow.
But we're just trying to claim our prize.
That's unreal. Bloody real.
You guys have no right or have no connection to the store. You're not.
Well, yeah, we do. They stole a bunch of, like, they have our prize, so there's a connection.
That is a civil issue between.
No, it's
civil.
Are you gonna listen to me?
This officer's trying as hard as he
Calling
can
it
to
off,
cover up this
man.
crime, but I wasn't gonna let
Why
him.
is a copper doing that?
But eventually,
Police
he
should
said,
be
if
there
I
to
don't
actually
let him
look in
cover up
and
this
investigate
crime,
this sort of stuff.
I'm getting arrested.
We really want to dive down this really deep. We're trying to give some outs. Okay, we're trying to work with you guys, give you some outs.
That made me furious. I'd be absolutely fuming right now.
No,
raffle look like.
well, here's the thing: is it's not a falsified raffle. We have all the legal paperwork right here.
You don't have authority to give out a prize. We're just going to get to the point that we're not going to have these conversations. We're just going to put you in handcuffs, take it to you. Are we all on the same page?
No.
What is wrong with these people?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let the police just cover up this crime. I'm gonna get this Lego set to the rightful winner.
First off, we do have the authority to do this raffle, so we are legally
done for the night.
No, it's actually required by you guys to investigate this. It's
Yeah.
not civil; it's criminal.
Yeah, if it's criminal, they need to investigate it.
Do you understand at least what he told you on the?
Oh, they were talking in circles. That's the first time we got falsifying a raffle.
Just answer my question, please. Do you understand what Officer Bev has explained to you? Kind of what's going to happen, what's going to be the next steps?
They've done a raffle, and the raffle literally includes something where a man who owns property that is willing and has given his permission to be able to raffle and auction this stuff off, to be able to give it to someone else, and they're literally turning around and just completely ignoring this. I have no idea why. This is just outrageous.
I think. Nope. Yes, no, I'm not.
I am the law.
Yeah, I was pretty
know the
confused
law?
on what
I
they were
am
going to
the
arrest
law.
me for. I mean, the Fourth Amendment in our Constitution specifically states that the police can't arrest you if they don't have a reason. I keep asking them for a reason, but they can't tell me anything that I'm doing that's illegal.
Well, I don't think we broke the law.
What's your opinion? That part doesn't matter. Here, it's pretty black and white.
It does
Right now,
kind
you
of
guys said the law we
matter.
broke is the falsifying the raffle.
No, let's do this. Let's just.
So they have all the paperwork for the raffle. They have everything that they've done legit, and they are trying to turn around and say, that, like,
Call it. I want you to go from here, all right, guys?
Stupid.
Please.
So you guys are going to investigate.
We are trying to keep you guys out of handcuffs. We don't want to go that route.
why don't you need to go in cuffs?
Well, they should be the ones.
Why?
Everyone's
There's no
guys.
need for them to be in
But at a
cuffs.
certain point, we can't keep doing this. All right, so. We're
Yes,
good.
because you're going to get bored of it.
We're not good at all.
It's made pretty clear. You go on the property, you're going to get arrested.
I am the law.
When I came up with this plan, I was under the assumption that the police are supposed to follow the law, but I was wrong. In Kaiser,
Very much.
Oregon, the police don't follow the law, and because of this, another family got scammed by bricks and minifigs. I felt pretty
that
bad,
is sad.
so
Yeah.
I
Poor
just
kid.
paid this family what this Lego set was worth myself.
Wow, this dude literally just all out went right. I'm really sorry that this has obviously happened. Here's $1,000 straight up for, any inconvenience, and kids obviously being upset, and I think they even got kicked out of the store. That's so stupid. So
Did we
stupid.
call the police officer? Like, what do you do when there's just corrupt police?
Excuse me.
You go to the police.
Excuse me. Yeah, there's corruption in your police force. Can you sort it out, please?
Department.
Should we go to the police department?
So we went to the police department to tell them that some of their police are corrupt. And then we realized we're literally just telling the police that they are corrupt. Of course they're not going to do anything about it. Yeah, they just sent us home.
I mean, that's demoralizing.
But this is when we realized that this raffle might have actually accomplished something pretty big for us. Josh ended up giving me a call.
You guys keep coming to the stores. You park out front. You do fake raffles. You're threatening my business, you moron.
Josh seems pretty scared, and he should be. Eventually, I am going to end up solving all of the police corruption that's going on. And once that happens,
Single-handedly is going to take on the cops.
Josh is no longer going to be in civil trouble. He's going to be in criminal trouble.
It wasn't a fake raffle. It was a real lottery scheme, according to Oregon state law. and it actually is a Class B felony, up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Yeah, the loophole he's been using this entire time, just hiding behind the fact that it's a civil case, isn't going to work for him much longer.
Good. Putting pressure on him. That's what you need to do. Like I said, Goliath, you need to...
I don't want to. It's just better to just say, hey, you're not a thief. You know what I mean? Definitions of whether it's stolen or not, I don't think, no, I mean, why do we care about that?
Oh, he slipped up. He started slipping up. So, shit. Oh, I can't say that. Damn, I can't do that. No.
Well, who cares whether it was theft or not?
But for some reason, Josh still decided not to give the Legos back. I think he might just need one more push. Here's the plan. Take a picture of every single sign that's outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And now I'm going to redesign every single one to make them way better. For example, I changed turn at the light
Round
to
two.
turn and go home.
Fight.
In buy, sell, trade, I changed it to steal, sell, trade. And I'm printing all of them out to scale.
What a legend.
And nope, I didn't use ChatGPT this time.
Yeah, don't
This
use
time,
AI.
I'm using a much better method, which is a tape measure.
The exact dimensions of their actual sign that they have up right now.
Now it's time to put our signs directly over top of their signs. But before we had time to do this, Josh gave me a call. He's still trying to convince me to sue him, so he gets charged with a civil crime, not a criminal crime, which could land him in jail.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? It's a civil matter. Tell Brian to put his money where his mouth is. Let's go to court.
Which is funny because he obviously knows he doesn't have the money to take him to court. Otherwise, they would have been in court already. They already would have been at this. They would have gone, right, nah, no way. Like, we're going to take you to court. I've got, about 500. You got to have like about millions to be able to take someone like these people to court. They own a massive, massive company. Obviously, as you saw at the beginning, they had all this media coverage. So many people obviously use them. I wonder how many people have actually been scammed out of the same thing, just not on the large scale that this guy's had.
Okay, you want to do double or nothing?
It's sad. It is sad.
What are you talking about? Are you stupid?
If you're wrong, you pay us double. If I'm wrong, I pay you double.
Oh, double down, bitch. Double down.
You're obviously a kid. You don't know how this works.
I think you're scared. Double or nothing. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I think you're scared.
You're the dumper.
Let's do double or nothing. If you lose, you pay us $400,000.
Oh.
You're scared. You're a chicken. I'm calling you out. You're scared. I'm calling you out.
He's calling him out. Look at him.
You're too scared. You're scared.
He's on it.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Do it.
Are you just gonna be a pussy, or are you gonna?
I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You put your money where your mouth is.
He's doing it.
Let me talk.
Okay.
When Brian first came in, we identified anything that was on that list that would have been his that Amanda didn't sell. And we set it aside. And it's still sitting there. We're happy to give you your stuff back. I just don't want any more damage to the store.
Just admit it's there.
Josh has finally realized that
it.
whatever he's going through right now will literally never end for him unless he gives the Legos back.
I'm happy to give you the inventory. It's only bringing me harm because you guys are doing wacky crap trying to attack us.
Well, it looks like we
Feeling the
won.
pain.
And Brian is finally getting his Legos back.
This definitely changes the trajectory of a lot of the things that we had in
Yeah, dude, we had some really good ideas. Yeah.
No, they're kind of disappointed in that result, you know.
It's raining.
Like, oh well.
Bowling.
You could have done all this stuff.
Let's go bowling.
We waited a few hours for Brian to get off work, and now he's off work.
Hey, Brian's off work.
So we showed him our entire conversation with Josh.
So what can we do now to work with you guys to get the sets back?
Okay, this is what I need done. I need a written apology from Brian. I need all the negative comments taken off. I need positive reviews on there to make up for the damage. And then I'll give them back.
Wait. Did he just say he needs positive reviews on there? So he's essentially saying that, oh yeah, not only do we want an apology and not only do we want all that stuff taken down, that all the damages that he's caused for Brian's family, that he also wants them to write a review about saying how great they are and how they resolved something. It's absolute horseshit, man. Absolute
So you're
horseshit.
holding my sets hostage.
Oh, you thought we were getting the Legos back already? We're not even halfway through the video yet. Yeah, so basically before Brian can get his Star Wars Lego collection back, he has to write Bricks and Minifigs an apology letter for making this Facebook post. Bricks and Minifigs really doesn't like this Facebook.
Bricks Minifigs in Kaiser is owned by thieves and liars, and cops won't do anything about it. They literally stole an 83-year-old's Lego collection worth over $100,000 and was meant to help for his grandchildren's college. They admitted to having stolen property in their store, but will not return it. The owner, Brandon Best, his partner, and manager, Amanda, are all in on it. Horrible people. Help a fellow collector. Blah 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 blah.
Like this Facebook post being up because in this.
But I thought they said it was $200,000. I didn't think it was 100. I thought it was 200,000. So that's a little bit up for debate at the moment because they keep saying 200,000, but now they're saying it's 100,000. Now I'm wondering whether they've actually sold a portion of that. Or maybe even lied and said that they sold a portion of that and actually didn't give it to them. Or they might have even sold it. I mean, I obviously I don't know the whole ins and outs of this. There's obviously a lot that's going on in the background, but yeah, that's ridiculous.
So you're holding my sets hostage.
Oh, you thought we were getting the Legos back already? We're not even halfway through the video yet. Yeah, so basically before Brian can get his Star Wars Lego collection back, he has to write Bricks and Minifigs an apology letter for making this Facebook post. Bricks and Minifigs really doesn't like this Facebook post being up because in this Facebook post, Brian calls Bricks and Minifigs out for stealing his Lego Star Wars collection.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
I agree, but yeah. It sucked. But here's
I'm wondering whether he had it evaluated by them and they were like, yeah, that's worth 100 grand. You know, all this stuff together, that's worth 100 grand. And then later on, obviously, they started going through some of the stuff and were like, actually, a load of this stuff's worth a lot more than what they're saying and could be 200.
Like where we're at, right? If you could just write the letter, like, we can get the Legos back.
I walked in there with the best of intentions. Here's proof of my collection in the store. I want it back. And they've done nothing but lie and make my life a living fucking hell over this. I've gone through 9 months of anxiety, stress, hospital-ridden, medication taking, types of
That's so sad.
No, I am not apologizing to this fucking asshole.
It sounds kind of crazy that Brian would be saying this, but I see where he's coming from. I've gotten to personally see a tiny bit of how this company bullying his family has just torn his entire life apart.
I just want to say thanks, guys. I have to go because I got a gnarly panic attack right now.
But at the same time, if Brian just writes this apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, he'll get all his Legos back.
Yeah. I get it. You're asking me to swallow my pride and write this letter, and I get it.
But then Brian told us a bigger reason we shouldn't write this apology letter. Because Brian told us that this apology letter is really a trap. Yeah, this is Josh trying to trick us into giving him a get-out-of-jail-free card. What I mean by this is, if Brian makes an apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, Bricks and Minifigs can now use this letter as written evidence in court that they're not the bad guys, Brian's the bad person.
Well, he's obviously apologized for it, so it wasn't actually us. He actually made all this bad thing for us for no reason.
Then they have absolutely no reason to ever give the Legos back. I just want to say, if this is actually what Bricks and Minifigs' plan is, then that's insane. But I really wanted to find out if this is what their plan was. So I decided to tell Josh that Brian is going to send him an apology video.
What those liberals are talking about all the time.
The we can get the Legos back like today or tomorrow, you think?
It's not, it's just a couple of guys.
Just in case Bricks and Minifigs has evil intentions with this apology video, I wanted to give him something that they couldn't use in court. So I went back to the beginning of the video and took a screenshot of Brian's face and put it into this website. I also uploaded this video of Sheldon.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell.
And after just a little bit of deep faking, it now looks like this.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell, and I apologize sincerely for accusing you guys of stealing my Legos.
AI, bitch, you can't use me in court, motherfucker.
You were right.
This is the ultimate test. Was Josh being sincere, or was this all just one big trick?
I want to give it back to him. That's the long and the short of it. We've run me over. I'm good. We got to win Amanda over, right? Apologize to Amanda.
Okay. I guess Brian's just a little worried that you guys are just gonna keep postponing it until.
You're gonna
Wait,
get him.
do you smell that?
You're gonna get him.
I smell some
We're not gonna. I'm
bullshit.
Not gonna screw you. You have my word.
I smell a
That's
trap.
not who I am.
I smell someone coming.
I promise you. I swear to God.
When they trespass?
Say sorry, man. Sorry.
When they trespass?
So before we can get the Legos back, Josh made up one new thing I have to do. I have to apologize to Amanda for my raffle being fake, even though I put in a lot of effort to make sure my raffle was actually real.
Actually real. That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
But again, it's another admittance that you've done wrong.
The employee we brainwashed from before told us that the owners are coming up with schemes to try to get us arrested.
After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them
this is no way. This isn't going to be as simple as what they're saying.
Going back into the store,
it's obviously a
so
trick.
Amanda can call the police on me and have me
get arrested for trespass.
But I had to find out for sure.
You give me permission to go into the store to apologize to her? To make peace?
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, well, this is the tricky part because that's the owner. That's one of the owners, right? So he has literally given them permission to be there. There is no way that the cops can turn up and be like, right, you're under arrest for trespass, because they have literally been given permission verbally, which is, again, is an informal contract between the two, where he has gone, yeah, you can go into my store. It's ridiculous.
Hi, Amanda. How's it going?
Waiting for the cops. To be honest, I was waiting for the cops just to be sat there.
We came to make peace, and we talked to Josh. He told us to come back
and on the phone.
Make peace with you.
Bad sign. Here we go. Straight onto the phone.
Turns out I was right. This was a trap. Bricks and
Look at that face. Look at that Karen face. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Wouldn't you just hate working for someone like that?
Manny Figs doesn't care about giving us the Legos back. They just want to get us arrested.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and he's literally standing right in front of the store. Right here in the store in front of me.
We only have a very small amount of time before the police arrest us. So we decided to use this time to see if we could finally convince Amanda to make peace with us.
Well, I guess before they get here, we just wanted to talk to you, like, civilly, if you would like to have a peace treaty with us.
Not in a harassing way, not in a very peaceful way.
She does not look happy. Does not look happy. She wants her money.
With us did not seem like a priority for Amanda.
I actually wonder whether she's going to get paid a portion of that. Imagine if they're like, oh, well, we'll give you 20% of that. 20% of like 200k. That's quite a lot of money. That is quite a lot of money. I mean, I'm not a arithmetic, but what's that, about 20 grand? No, that's 10%. So it'd be 40 grand. 40 grand. Just literally being able, here you go, once all that's sold, you get a portion of this. We'll take the rest of it, and then job's done.
Her priority was to get us arrested.
It's just a regular peace treaty.
Have that gif or like that little video of all the SWAT that come in, they jump through the ceiling, they jumping through the windows and falling over everything.
1-page document.
Jesus Christ.
If you need to go over it, like, you know, you need to take your time.
They have, like, the papers they're trying to get me to sign, it literally just says peace treaty. I don't know what the other guy is. He's apparently a guy
he's the treaty guy.
He's the treaty guy.
He has some kind of, like, treaty on a scroll.
Well, do we stick around for the cops, or do we...
And so we waited for the police to show up. And they never showed up.
Wait, what?
But I guess it makes sense.
They pulled the bluff card.
I was fully prepared with the Oregon law book. The
Pulled the
Oregon
bluff
law
card.
scared the police so much that they had to run away.
I guarantee you that Josh guy turned around to her and was like, right, drop me a call, or like have a fake call, pretend that you're calling the cops just to get rid of them. Get them out of there. Don't want them around. Just get them out. They're going to be scared that they're going to get trespassed, and once they get trespassed, it's criminal, and then they can get arrested and whatever.
I think they're scared to come back.
Hey, where the heck are these cops?
Hi, Josh.
Ben, how's it going?
It's good. So we walked in, we were like, hey, we're sorry. We have permission to come back here and like apologize. And she's like, I'm calling the cops. And she like starts.
Josh now realizes that his last-ditch plan to get me arrested, well, that plan didn't work.
Nope.
I'm sorry Amanda did that. Thank you for doing that.
It looks like Josh has no other choice than to give Brian his family's Legos back.
You apologize, and it's up to them to accept it. So let's cross Amanda off that checklist. Let's get this done.
And now that our work here is done, we decided to head back to Los Angeles. It's too late to pick up the Legos today, but tomorrow
when you
they're
put the time in,
gonna give this family their Legos back. And now it's tomorrow.
Spaghetti!
But the store has Brian's phone number blocked, so he can't call them. So instead, I called the store to see how Brian could pick up his Lego sets.
I was just wondering if you guys are still down to get the Legos back today.
I think.
Oh no. No.
Probably.
Oh, you.
Yeah, the guy I'm on the phone with was trying as hard as he could to stall. It turns out that this is actually the same guy in the security camera footage that kicked the old owner out of the store.
Wow.
Google says his name is Brandon Best, and apparently he's co-owners of this franchise along with Joshua Johnson.
Here we go, another guy.
But for some mystery reason, they weren't able to give the Legos back today.
They said they'd give me an update on Monday type thing.
Now it's Monday.
Monday. Wow, more spaghetti?
I was just calling to see if you guys are still down to give the Legos back today.
He said.
And then the next day, more spaghetti. Oh my god, how much spaghetti?
I don't know for sure.
More spaghetti.
I don't have a quick update, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh.
Still don't have a good update.
Alright.
Thanks for
oh my, yeah. Here's the roundabout. No, they're dead. Spaghetti montage.
He said, probably won't be able to talk tonight. What the?
Okay, so yeah, that it's so bad when you go from taking phone calls with someone, talking to them, you know, being like, okay, so what's going on? You know, I need to know. And then they're like, tomorrow, next day, next week, and then it's boils down to where they're at the moment.
Why do they keep postponing this?
They're now messaging, and they don't care. They're gonna fire them off completely.
What the heck?
That's sad.
He said he would call me today.
That's really sad. More spaghetti. Proper spaghetti montage. Being ghosted. Been absolutely ghosted. My god, how much bloody spaghetti does this dude eat? I mean, I like spaghetti,
it's been over
but
a month now.
Man, that's a lot of spaghetti.
And yeah, I've gotten no answer.
And finally, after a really long amount of time, they finally answered my call.
I'm not going to distribute those things at this point. We've kept them on hold for this long, so.
Oh
I've
my,
just been told that Bricks and Minifigs is no longer going to give Brian his Legos back like they promised.
It's the runabout.
At this moment,
it's the runabout.
I finally realized what I did wrong. Josh said we could get the Legos back once we make peace with Amanda, but we never actually really made peace with her.
I'm not signing nothing from anybody.
Oh shit. Maybe he meant it so literally, like, you know, you need to make peace with her, and if you can't, that's it. Don't care. Not gonna do it because you didn't uphold your end of the deal. That was your deal. You're supposed to get her on side. If you can't get her on side, you know. Wow.
Now it all makes sense. Unless we can somehow find a way to make peace with Amanda, we are never getting these Legos back.
I mean, I feel sorry for that Brian guy. Like, imagine if he had to do it.
So I printed out a more official-looking peace treaty and traveled from Los Angeles all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs in Oregon.
I made it to Oregon. Hopefully, I can get Amanda to sign the peace treaty this time, and we can finally get the Legos back.
Ooh, ominous music.
Hello. What?
That you're not allowed here.
Josh told me to come back. I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty. You want to call Josh?
No, I'm calling.
Can you sign
Person
the peace treaty,
Minifigs is
please?
still doing the same thing they've always done. They're still trying to get me arrested just to avoid giving the Legos back. The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me. Because
what?
I have a get out of jail free card. I've actually had this card
playing too
the
much
entire
Monopoly at this
video. I just haven't used it yet. Let's rewind all the way to the beginning so I can show you what I mean.
So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think?
Nope, it was even before this, right here. I made a contract with Amanda that says I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed, in all of these legal words, for any circumstance whatsoever, and for literally any reason. They cannot trespass me. And it's effective for the next 10 years. But this only really works as a get out of jail free card if I can get Amanda to sign it. But how the heck am I gonna do that?
Wait, what?
Hi, sorry.
Here's an Amazon parcel. Can you have your signature, please? Just sign right here, thank you. Just on the dotted line.
I got a delivery. Can I get a signature?
For some
Oh my
reason,
God.
Amanda just started signing her contract without even reading it.
Thank you so
Literally
much.
the South Park.
In America, we have a duty to read contracts law,
Applegate.
which
Would you like
states that
Applegate?
you have to read a contract before you sign it. And if you forget to read it or you just choose not to read it, it's your fault and you still have to do everything the contract says. So even though Amanda didn't read it, she signed it, so she has to follow everything, including a clause that says for every police officer she calls on me, she owes me $5,000 in liquidated damages. So let's fast forward and see how much Amanda owes me. We got 5,000, keep going, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000, $40,000. Okay, I think that's all the times Amanda called the police on me, but
Is it
if
per
I'm to be
time
honest,
or per copper?
even though Amanda has been helping cover up
If it's
this
per
giant
policeman, then
theft,
I
I
guess
still
it's
kind
more
of feel
than that.
bad for her that she owes us $40,000. I mean, that's a lot of money. So I'm going to stop continuing to trick her,
Such a
and I'm
Karen.
finally
Look at
going to
that
complain about the
face.
contract. Once Amanda sees the agreement she's in, she'll finally realize it's not worth it to continue racking up this $5,000 debt. Instead, a much easier option would be we team up together to convince corporate to give Brian his Legos back.
I'm calling the police because you've already been trespassed off the premises.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like the millionth time you need to leave.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here. You
I
signed a
did
document.
not.
You did it?
I never once said you were allowed to be here.
Well, then whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
This
It's
is a
not?
gotcha card.
Why do you have
I got you.
anything to do with signatures?
I got you.
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did not.
Is that not your signature?
Oh.
So, no, it's not, and I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
Well, it says every time you call the cops, you owe us $5,000 for like punitive damages, but.
So, really?
Well, I'm just following the contract that you signed.
Now that Amanda knows she can't call the cops on me just for being here anymore,
Look at that face. Look at it. Could swallow a whole bloody cucumber, maybe even 2 cucumbers. Oh.
I decided to call Josh to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just went back to try to apologize to Amanda, and.
But what Josh said next, I was not ready for.
When we took over that store, there was nothing in that store. The shelves were
That's
empty.
lies. Straight away
You
lies.
guys are thinking we're the bad guys.
He literally admitted, he's admitted it. That woman that was working behind the bar behind her, she admitted it that they've actually got them because she got told lies, and then she looked at the different pieces and were like, actually, no, we do have that bit. We do have that bit.
Josh's story has now completely changed. Now he's saying even if I'm able to make peace with Amanda, they still won't be able to give me the Legos back because they never even had the Legos to begin with. Well, if Josh is telling the truth, then why did Josh say this to us last time?
Yeah, here we go.
I mean, what stuff of ours would he be giving back if none of our stuff was even ever in his store?
But I never had that at the birthday, did I?
You can have all the sets in there. I want to give it back to him. I'm happy to give you the inventory. Get the inventory to Brian.
I think someone needs to make a music video of
I'm not
this.
gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God.
Oh, swearing to God.
I mean, Josh is on video swearing to God and on everything he'll give us the Legos back. But now, for some reason, he never even had the Legos. This makes no sense.
Dude, the shelves were empty.
So I decided to remind him of all of these examples where he claims they do have Brian's Legos in the store still.
Such a
This is his response.
runabout tactics.
I never said that.
Now he's being aggressive.
Yeah, you did.
Give a damn of your fucking opinion. It's wrong. And if you want to test your fucking opinion, let's go to court. Who enforces the law?
The court. So
Exactly.
so you're saying that.
It's just
So you're saying. So basically, what you're saying is I'm wrong, but you can sue me for it. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
So you know you're wrong. So you know that you stole the Legos then.
Yeah, he just admitted it. Just
Okay, let's
literally
do it.
admitted it.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
You really want that?
I mean, I don't. I would like to just get the Legos back, but if that's what you want, I mean, it seems like this is what you want. I'm giving you every out that I can, but.
Let's just not go down. Look.
Dang.
Don't go down that route. It doesn't really matter because.
I just want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's Legos. Give them back.
It's all about little bits of fucking plastic. Little bits of plastic that are worth so much because they've got the Lego bloody brand on it. And they're stealing about over 100. I'm presuming it's over 100 grand's worth. I mean, I'm a bit confused how much it's actually worth there because I've heard 200, but you saw that the post that Brian put up himself was 100. Whether, like I said before, whether they it evaluated it wrong and he actually had different evaluations after that,
It's pretty easy.
It's kind of funny that this entire video, Josh has just been begging me to sue him.
Sue me! Sue me!
But the second I agree to it, his attitude completely changes. It's almost like Josh doesn't want me to sue him, and the only reason he's saying that is because he knows that by saying it, he can get away with his crimes. But now that Josh thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared. In fact, he said if I do sue him, he's gonna tell the world that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
You stole them, not me.
Dang.
You stole them.
You stole them, bitch.
You stole them.
I stole the
bitch.
Legos?
Yeah, you're fucking.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
What a dick.
So basically, these are my two options. I can do what Josh wants me to do and shut up, which I can say right now, I'm definitely not doing that. So
late for
what's
that.
the alternative? I can, I guess, raise hundreds of thousands of dollars somehow, and then maybe spend 3 to 4 years in court fighting them, and somehow, if I win, then we can finally get the family their Legos back. Yeah, both of these options suck.
Real sucky.
Or maybe I can somehow find a way to engineer a third option, which I call option number 3. Small claims court. Think about it. Small claims court is basically just like big boy court, except it costs basically nothing, and you get a judgment pretty much instantly. So I gathered my friends around a campfire to tell them about option number 3.
One of the thoughts you had was taking the small claims court, right?
No, because it's way too much money to take to small claims court.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
Yeah, that's 12,000 at the most, right? 12,000.
Everyone hated option number 3. And I guess it makes sense. We ended up looking it up, and you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most.
Ooh.
So if we go with option number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily, but then this is what would happen to his $190,000. But I'm not giving up. We just need to get creative.
Theoretically, if you wanted to, could you take them to small claims court?
If you wanted to limit it. If I wanted to limit it.
But you would at least get $10,000 out of that, though, right?
We could, but it would be giving up $100,000 more, you know?
See,
So
here's
here's the pitch.
Yeah, he's calculating something. He's got something brewing.
What if we have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000 and we get $100,000?
No.
But why not?
Nope.
The reason that this will never work is
Straight
because
up,
of a
no.
legal term called claim splitting.
Yeah, so it turns out my idea is called claim splitting, which
is when a civil plaintiff splits one lawsuit into 2 or more lawsuits, and that is illegal. Yes, if 10 different people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this exact scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times? Think about it. If 10 different people get their Legos stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, all 10 people can individually sue, and it turns out that that is actually not considered claim splitting. So basically, if I can find 10 different victims of Bricks and Minifigs, my plan will work. And maybe I don't have to find 10 victims. Maybe I can create them. Starting with myself. First, I signed up for a credit card and then used that credit card to walk into the bank and take out a $10,000 loan. I then used this $10,000 to buy a few Lego sets from Brian. Specifically, these Lego sets and...
Oh my god. Like, he is pushing the line so bloody close here. Because he is essentially splitting it up and making that same claim. Like, he's doing the split claim thing. This is so sketchy, man.
According to the legal paperwork, there's still Brian's to sell to me. But just in case Bricks and Minifigs tries to argue that for some reason this wasn't a legal sale, I hired a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
It's official, we have a public notary approving it.
Notary public.
We have a notary public approving it. And I own these Lego sets now, right?
Once I stamp it, it's all yours.
So here we go.
There you go.
Boom. Pleasure. Congratulations.
It looks like I legally now have $10,000 worth of inventory inside this Bricks and
Brian should just run off.
So I wrote a very stern demand letter to Bricks and Minifigs demanding that they give me all of my $10,000 of Legos back. And they never got back to me. So, I'm going to sue them in small claims court, completely separate of Brian. Now that there's 2 crimes committed against 2 completely separate victims, this is not considered claim splitting. So this is when I thought, if the plan works this well for me, it should also work this well for all my friends. So I signed up for a ton of more credit cards, took out a bunch of more money, and each of my friends bought $10,000 worth of Brian's Lego sets.
$10,000 for you? Here you go.
Thank you.
You probably need to bow.
This is when we realized there's actually a big problem with our plan because we're now all $10,000 in debt, and if we don't pay the banks back soon, the interest is gonna destroy us.
Dude, what's the problem?
We're $10,000 in debt.
Well, how do we solve this, dude? What do we do? We just ask our friends if they have, like, money to, like, loan us.
Tommy! I'm in a lot of debt, and I just wanted to know if you have $10,000 to loan me.
Just go ask people. Hey, you got 10 grand I can get?
Do you have $10,000 to loan me?
I literally do not have $10,000.
Jesus Christ.
But this is when we remembered that our friend Brian just made about $100,000 from all the Lego sets he just sold us.
Again,
I bet he has extra money he could lend us. So
these guys are pushing it so bloody close to, like, I don't even know if you could class it as fraud. Like, I get it, it's his property that he's kind of technically, well, he has technically sold to them. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know.
We gave Brian a call.
It's just sketchy as hell, man. It was sketchy.
We're in a really, really weird pickle.
It's a lot of money, you know, 10 grand.
I'll give it back. This is weird. I know, it's crazy, but like...
I can see about it, but...
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, sure.
Brian legally gave each of us a $10,000 loan.
I mean, it looks legit. I'm presuming they've actually got attorneys
once we win these
and,
court
like,
cases against Bricks and Minifigs,
you know,
we'll pay Brian back.
Yeah, we promise
people of law that actually know what they're doing.
Right back.
And if you're thinking, wait, How is all of this legal? There has to be some type of catch.
So many loopholes.
And you're right, there is. It's called sales tax.
Oh!
But luckily for us in Oregon, there is no sales tax. It's one of the only states that doesn't have it. This means that we can just keep selling Lego sets back and forth to each other over and over.
They got to. You wouldn't do something
Well, I
this
think everyone's
risky.
in. Should we start? You're gonna go to the top. It's start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet. The best part is that all of this is another flashback. Yeah, all of this happened a month ago. So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day, where I'm still talking to Josh on the phone.
Present day,
Josh
man.
has no clue that we've been preparing all of these court cases against him for the last month. He's about to be in for the surprise of his life.
You have, like, I guess until the store closes, I guess, to get the Legos back, if that's the way you want to go. But if not, I guess we'll serve the papers today and then go to court.
How are you going to serve the papers today?
No, figure it out.
That's not how it works. Are you young?
So he actually thinks that like it's done like that, but they put this plan in way before.
Well, Bricks and Minifigs knows the deal. Get the Legos
Again,
back before the
high
store
level
closes,
IQ
or
on
they get
this.
served court papers. And now we wait.
Playing dumb to
and the
be
waiting got
smart.
kind of boring, so I'm going to spend the rest of the day promoting my We Steal From Old People company. Go to www.westealfromoldpeople.com for some awesome merch.
Yeah.
And if Bricks and Minifigs calls the police on me for doing this, then they owe me $5,000 more.
I wonder if they could
I've been
actually get
advertising
anything
my
from
company
that.
for a pretty long time now.
So I mean,
and I've
again,
gotten
it's
no
a
reaction from Bricks and
it's a
Minifigs.
loophole, but
So I'm sending in a secret
it
undercover
could
agent
actually
to
be
see how they're
something that
handling the
works.
situation from the inside.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Well, they closed early on us.
That's no good.
I think they were afraid of my lawsuit. So, we decided to go bowling again. Oh, no way, no way, no way. Shut up.
Oh my
God! That's right,
It's the next day now, and you know what that means? It's go time.
It's go time.
The funniest part about yesterday was when I was talking to Josh on the phone, he totally thinks that I just made all of this up in the moment. When the actual reality is, we've been planning this court case for months. But I'm not complaining, because if Josh thinks it's fake, then he probably won't show up to court. And if Josh doesn't show up to court, we just win by default.
Yeah.
So before I serve him any court papers, I'm actually first going to confirm Josh's beliefs.
Which is what's kind of happened with certain streamer of like Hassan Piker's Orbiters, someone called Frogan. She was going up against Ethan Klein about some, I think it's like a defamation case or a copyright. And yeah, she didn't file anything. She just thought, oh, well, I could just sit there and raise some money that I'm not going to spend on lawyers or solicitors. And yeah, she defaulted. And then once you default, that's it. It's literally done. There's no trial. There's no appeal. There's nothing. It's, you know, that's it. You now have to pay damages.
And do something super duper fake, like give him a world record for the most amount of Legos ever stolen.
Not everyone can say that they're the best in the world at something.
Exactly.
We ready? Hi.
Hello.
I am Ryan with the Guinness World Record Association, and I think you're expecting this actually. This is an award for most Legos stolen.
Look at that face. She never looks happy. Like, I bet you she's one of those people that just never happy. Not even when something great is happening, she will still have that stupid look on her face.
By any company in the world.
Man.
Stolen by a single franchise.
Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely not getting that.
You don't know anything about
Trying
it.
not to laugh, but
anything about that.
Okay. She finds it kind of funny. Finds it kind of funny.
I am a manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you weren't expecting it?
I want to meet your manager.
Success. Anything that gets delivered to the store now, Bricks and Minifigs will probably also think it's fake, which is now perfect timing to serve all of these real court papers.
Oh.
But to do this,
Again,
I need a lot of people.
high level.
So
High
I
level
started
IQ.
recruiting some people with a game of hacky sack.
Oh! Here's your legal paperwork.
You have been served.
The first lawsuit has officially been served. Good luck, guys.
Here's my resume.
Everything
hilarious.
was going exactly to plan. Well, until this happened.
Yeah, Mark. Hurry! Yo, can we just talk real quick? Can we just talk?
I think Josh told this employee to close down the store early to avoid any more lawsuits coming in.
Yeah, she closed. As soon as she saw us pull up, she started closing up.
So for the rest of the day, I'm going to continue to advertise my We Steal From Old People company at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. I'm not getting many sales yet, but hopefully if I keep up all this advertising, people will eventually start believing in my company.
I had people buy from this. When I get some money, I definitely will.
Yeah, we had to close early today,
I see if I can get something sent over from the US to here.
I don't know. So there's been some guy like harassing us because well, a lot of the Legos that we sell here are actually stolen Legos. Like we just steal the Legos.
Yeah.
Anyways, we ended up getting the rest of the court papers served, and now I'm just gonna fast forward a few months, and Bricks and Minifigs hasn't responded to a single court case we submitted against them. So I called the court to see what the next steps were.
Okay, so I don't see that there's been a response from anybody in the case. Since they didn't respond, you can move forward with a motion for default judgment.
Okay.
Oh, Frogan, it's this what's happened to you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, since Bricks and Minifigs didn't respond, it looks like we win by default.
Congratulations, straight out win.
Court case.
I wonder how much they won. Because I wonder if they got any like small claims, so only 10 grand.
Yeah. We did it! Hey, that's fucking crazy, dude. No way! Yes!
Yeah. Well, I think now it's time to go all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs and collect our money. And I got a cute little piggy bank here that they can put the money in.
And so I traveled all the way back to Oregon to finally
This
collect
guy
my
is
money.
mental, Number one
It truly
legend!
is a beautiful ending. This entire video, Bricks and Minifigs has been begging me to sue them.
Yeah, and then he did. Got there, he sued them. They just went to
Finally followed
court.
their
Boom.
instructions. They were too scared to show up. There is no more legal loopholes,
Okay.
and there is no more postponing the problem.
That's a little
Now,
gay.
Bricks and Minifigs finally has to deal with the consequences for their actions.
So what
Get
if
done for
it went to
public
court,
public
it
exposure.
turns out you
Or
were
indecent
wrong?
exposure,
Would
whatever
you
it is.
then admit you're sorry for everything?
Yeah, sure, of course, yeah. I give him the inventory, and the judge says I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go against the judge's orders.
Can't go against the judge. That's a nice car it's parked out front. Oh, what?
Dang it!
Literally
I couldn't
temporarily
believe it.
closed it down.
Literally one day after we filed motion for default judgment, they permanently closed down the store. At first, it did feel kind of cool that our plan worked so well, it completely
Such
shut
a
them
smart
down.
plan.
But pretty quickly it sunk
fair
in
play
that
to him,
we are not the winners here. The only winners today is Bricks and Minifigs. Now, there's absolutely
such a shame.
no way to hold this store liable for what they did. I guess Bricks and Minifigs was kind of embarrassed by this decision and forgot to mark online that their store is closed. So, over the next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started coming in of people expecting an open store, but then being met with this.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Bricks and Minifigs didn't even notify any of the kids' parents who booked birthday parties here. So when all the kids would show up, they would just have to sit in an empty parking lot for their birthday. If Bricks and Minifigs is too scared to show the world that they're closed, then the only way to let the world know
So shitty.
is for me to give them an official closing ceremony.
What is with these guys, man? They're
I guess
crazy.
someone driving by happened to take a picture of the sign we put up and posted it on social media. And pretty much immediately, we started going absolutely viral.
Nice.
The entire world has now seen this crime that Bricks and Minifigs has committed. And because of this, they finally marked on Google that their store is permanently closed.
I've been reading about this Bricks and Minifigs in Salem
Oregon that's got this sign out in front of it.
It's been over a week. The sign is still up, and people have been traveling from
That's
all
bad.
over just to come and take a picture with this sign.
If you drive through Kaiser, you may have noticed a mysterious sign appear recently outside the closed Mini Bricks and Fig store. Permanently closed, we stole a family's life savings. They sued, we lost. By closing the store, we got out of having to pay the family what we owe them.
That's bad.
Just closed down his entire place of business
didn't win.
to not pay you
didn't win.
$100,000. I don't know.
Literally
Like,
didn't
we didn't
win.
get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business. Like, that's almost.
We didn't get the. We still had to get the
that
Legos
should
back,
be fraud.
which is why,
Nah, should be
even though
fraud.
Bricks and Minifigs closed down this store, I am not stopping until we get this entire Star Wars collection back to its rightful owner.
I don't know. It's just this video's going on for so long now.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't believe me if I told you that this is still literally just the beginning of this Lego story. And if you want to watch part 2, it's live right now on my Patreon at WrecklessBen. And part 2 gets insane.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody just chill.
I like how the Lego video became the craziest video.
Also, by subscribing to Patreon is the movie I've been making for the last year.
Dude, there's a cop car every 50
What
feet
the hell?
surrounding us here.
This official first movie made past 2 years. Every streaming network said it was too gnarly for television. It's the only place allowed to watch it. As I've gone the craziest journey in my life.
We were
Safe and
completely
outlast.
surrounded.
It was
What
supposed
is
to be for
that?
streaming services, but they all said it was too gnarly for TV, so Patreon is the only way I can release it. But also by subscribing, you'll get lots of behind the scenes, full interviews, and way more. Also, if you happen to work at Bricks and Minifigs and you want to see corporate do the
That's
right
so
thing,
bad.
send me an email here and I could really use your help. Lastly, if anyone knows any Utah lawyers, I definitely need a lawyer because I am in some serious legal trouble right now. And lastly,
Getting
just know
arrested
that I
again.
will not stop this mission until we get
That's
every
ridiculous,
single
man.
Lego back to its rightful owner.
So ridiculous.
Corporate Bricks and Minifigs. This man spent his
So that was just. So they went through all that trouble. They went through months and months and months of trying to get these guys to actually give back to give back the Lego, or to pay for what they've stolen, because it has been stolen, and all they got was trespassed, cops trying to run them around, corporate running them around, and then the actual store itself running them around. And fair play to the dude. That mother, he is. He's a crazy motherfucker. Like, that dude needs an absolute medal. If I get the chance, I'm gonna make a medal. I literally am, and I'm gonna be like, dude, you are like the biggest legend. You went up against a massive corporate company and you lost, but you only lost because they literally decided to close everything down and rinse it all out. And I wonder how much money they actually didn't have to pay from doing that. And obviously, I don't know the court system very well in America. I've seen a few bits here and there, but I mean, that's like corporate fraud. You got theft, you got fraud. You've literally got so much going on there, and they've got a part 2. Which I will do a part 2 video, but I'll have to do that at another time. I mean, we're at like almost an hour and 45. That's ridiculous, though. And Brian and his father, I mean, that's just absolutely horrendous. I mean, it literally is. It's just so sad to see people putting faith in certain corporate, putting your faith into a company that literally are going to sell something on your behalf. And then they obviously realised that I've got a feeling that the reason why it started off as 100,000 with that Facebook post and it went up to 200,000 is they've obviously talked about certain pieces that are in there, and someone's gone, hang on, you think that's worth that much? It's not. It's worth a lot more. And I'd like to see whether that is the case, or whether they just literally got defrauded out of 100 grand. I don't know the entire contract of whether it's like, because usually it's about 25% that they'll take, maybe 30%, depending on what the actual thing is. But that is just, man, I'd literally want to go up to him. I'd want to slap that guy. or slap the men, slap those that CEO who literally tries to play dumb. He's got that really stupid mustache, like the Pierre mustache. And then you got Josh that you've only seen on the pictures on the internet, and yeah, that's so sad to see, especially when it's like for like their grandkids. You got grandkids that they're trying to put them through like American college, which is pretty much university. It's very expensive to do something like that. I think depending on what they're doing, it can be between 30 to like 100 grand or something. And I don't know if that entails everything. You've also got to pay for where you're living, food, all that sort of stuff as well. And you're trying to look out for your youngers, so you're trying to sell that off to make money. And then you get corporate assholes like this that they can give you the runaround. They'll try to play off as much as they can. They push off the criminality and push it into a civil matter. Obviously, we've got a second part to this, and I'm wondering how this is actually going to end up, because it should be pushed as a criminal offense. It's theft, and it's theft over $1,000, which I think puts it at grand theft. Watching plenty of cop videos I have in the past, which I'm going to actually start doing and streaming a bit more. They're not going to be as long as this one. I just thought I'd do this one. This is a biggie. I think this is massive, and I think people really need to see this. It's just so sad to see again. An 83-year-old guy being literally ripped off. And then you got Brian, who is obviously looking after his dad. He's also trying to look after himself. He's been in and out of hospital with mental health issues, and I'd be fuming. I'd want to burn the store down, but obviously you can't do that. That's no good. You don't. What's the saying? You don't bite the nose to spite the face. You don't damage yourself just to get at them. That's ridiculous. But again, they definitely admitted that they had, they definitely had all the inventory there, or at least they kept saying they did. And it kind of seems a bit obvious. I think they've got it in the back somewhere. I think they know it's worth a lot more, and people aren't paying the amount that they want for it. And they might have certain collectors that they're waiting to come and actually check it out. But there's a second part to this. I hope it won't be as long as this one. But yeah, well, I hope this is entertaining for you. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have filming this. And who knows, I might actually start streaming stuff like this. Seems to be the way. Hopefully, this is the way that I'm going to go. But it's definitely be fun. It's been an experience. I feel really bad for the people that have been affected by this. This is something that just shouldn't have happened. And the fact that we've got a second part means that this chaos is definitely going to continue. And yeah, well, after all that, I must say, I'll catch you on the next one. And yeah, have a good one, guys.